What's up, guys? This is Kyle from Wax Museum, back with a 3-package mail day. So let's go ahead and jump right in. This first one here is from PWCC, and you'll see the card. It's probably not an ideal PWCC card, so it didn't cost me a whole lot. I think I won it for $10 plus whatever shipping and processing is, which is probably close to another 10. So this is, I believe I have another copy of this card or some variation of it, but I just think the card is, or the material itself is so cool. The card is kind of ugly, but this is a Leaf Art of Sport Museum of Materials card of Daryl Dawkins, and even though they've got his Sixers jersey pictured there, this is from a Utah Jazz jersey, and I'll have to look at my notes again, so don't quote me on this, but I believe he played maybe a handful of games in a road Jazz jersey. So it's hard to photo match it just because there's not a lot of pictures of him wearing Jazz stuff, but we can at least narrow the range down to a handful of games. So I'll look back at my notes and probably talk about this on one of the audio podcast episodes at some point. But anyway, whenever I see those, I try to grab them if they're cheap, just because I think something like that is so unique, and obviously no one thinks of Daryl Dawkins as a member of the Utah Jazz, so I think that's kind of cool. All right, next up, kind of a cracked ice envelope here. This one took forever to get to me. It was an auction win from China on eBay, though. And it's one of the final pieces in kind of some goals I set for myself at the start of the 2022 collecting season when I was collecting Ben Mathurin. So it's not whatever this is, which I'll have to look this up. Sometimes some of the filler cards end up in my dollar box and I end up selling them. So that's a good thing, is I always I have no clue anything about those, so I'll have to look those up. I don't know. A couple of them are shiny. But anyway, lucky that didn't slip out here. This is a 2022-23 Flawless Ruby patch of Benedict Mathurin, and that is Ben's first Panini material that is, I guess you would say, associated, as opposed to the non-associated stuff. Not only that, it's game worn, which is why I've been holding out. I haven't purchased any Panini relics for Mathurin up to this point until that Flawless stuff came out, because it's game worn. So I just as soon pay a premium on that than buy something that he never had anything to do with. So not a big fan of the red foil, but on these, I'll take what I can get. I like nameplate pieces. I like yellow jerseys. I like that it matches there on the picture. So I would like to try and match it up to potential games, which is going to be tough because all the patches look so cookie cutter now. But you see, like, maybe there's a loose thread. If I've got some good pictures, that might be a clue. And I'm also collecting pictures of the other copies, so maybe there will be some clues in there. I'm hoping. Not a big deal if I do that or not, but it's just part of it. You guys know that's kind of another layer to my collecting. All right. This last card here is one that I saw on my friend's eBay. So I reached out to him and just said, "Hey, what do you want for this?" Because he had a buy it now on it. Reached out to him, and we made a pretty quick deal. And this is one that I've been wanting to add, and prices have been kind of ridiculous on these, but they are coming back down to earth. This is let me get the year right here, a 2022-23 Optic Gold of Tyrese Haliburton. And one thing that's I've kind of noticed on these is that it seems like every copy, if I can get it open here, I'm sorry. Every copy has some sort of damage in this top left corner. And a lot of them, it looks like a fingernail imprint. This one is not that bad. And he told me that this one used to be in an SGC 8 So he saved me some trouble. I knew exactly what it would grade, and it was going to go in my binder anyway. So I don't think the damage is all that bad. Yeah, I mean, obviously that would kill a grade, but for a copy that's going in a binder, that's going to work great. So I've talked about the 2022 Optic before. Looks a little dull to me, but you know what? I'm collecting these. I'm going for continuity, and he's our star player now. So happy to finally land. I think aside from Flux, this is my first Haliburton Gold that comes to mind, at least in the moment. So anyway, there you have it. Haliburton Gold, Mathurin Game Worn patch, Daryl Dawkins Jazz patch. Hope you enjoyed that. Remember, there are new episodes of the audio podcast that come out every Thursday. And as always, thanks for watching.